Have you ever wondered what animals could possibly be scarier than dinosaurs? As fascinating as they were, dinosaurs weren't the only creatures that could send chills down your spine. Our planet was once home to a slew of other prehistoric animals, equally if not more, fearsome. These creatures roamed the earth long before or alongside the dinosaurs, dominating their respective epochs with their terrifying presence. So buckle up as we take a journey back in time to discover these terrifying creatures. Our journey begins in the Cambrian Period over 500 million years ago. Imagine a world where the most complex life forms were no bigger than your thumb. Now picture a creature from this time, as long as your arm, and you'll begin to understand the terror that was Anomalocaris. This prehistoric predator was a true giant of its time, reaching lengths of up to 3 feet, a staggering size when most of its contemporaries barely reached a few inches. But it wasn't just the size of Anomalocaris that set it apart. This creature had a suite of unique features that made it a formidable hunter. Perhaps the most striking feature of Anomalocaris was its unusual mouth. This wasn't a mouth in the way we understand it. Instead of jaws, Anomalocaris had a circular mouth lined with serrated plates that would close in a way similar to a camera shutter. This peculiar apparatus was perfectly designed to crunch through the hard shells of its prey, a feature quite uncommon in the Cambrian seas. This predator's hunting methods were as unique as its mouth. Anomalocaris had long, flexible appendages in front of its mouth, which it used to snatch up unsuspecting prey. And once caught, there was no escape. Those serrated plates would close and the meal would be over in an instant. But it wasn't all terror for this top predator. Anomalocaris had large, compound eyes that were likely capable of seeing in a wide range of light conditions. This would have been a significant advantage in the murky depths of the Cambrian seas, allowing it to spot potential prey from a distance. Despite its fearsome reputation, Anomalocaris was an important part of the Cambrian ecosystem. It helped to control populations of smaller creatures, and its unique adaptations have provided scientists with valuable insights into early marine life and the evolution of predators. The Anomalocaris, a true terror of the Cambrian seas, set a high bar for scary prehistoric creatures. Fast forward to the Devonian Period, known as the Age of Fish. This era, occurring over 350 million years ago, was home to an array of aquatic wildlife. Yet among these diverse species, one creature reigned supreme: the Dunkleosteus. The Dunkleosteus was no ordinary fish. This colossal beast stretched up to 30 feet in length, about the size of a school bus. Its body was encased in thick armor-like plating, making it a formidable opponent against any creature daring enough to challenge it. This armor wasn't just for defense, but also played a crucial role in the fish's hunting strategy. But the Dunkleosteus's real claim to fame was its jaw. Imagine, if you will, a set of shears capable of slicing through steel. Now picture those shears as the jaws of a monstrous fish. That's the Dunkleosteus. These jaws could exert an estimated force of over 8,000 pounds per square inch. To put that into perspective, that's more powerful than the bite of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. With a snap of its jaws, the Dunkleosteus could crush its prey into unrecognizable pulp. The Dunkleosteus was a true apex predator, sitting at the top of the food chain. Its size, strength, and armored body meant it had no natural predators. This marine titan dined on anything it pleased, from smaller fish to its own kind. Yes, you heard that right. Fossil evidence suggests that Dunkleosteus were cannibals, not out of necessity, but likely as a show of dominance. Despite its terrifying presence, the Dunkleosteus's reign was not eternal. As the Devonian Period drew to a close, so did the Age of Fish. The Dunkleosteus, along with many other marine species, found themselves on the wrong side of evolution's relentless march. Yet, the legacy of this armored leviathan persists, a testament to the awe-inspiring power of nature. The Dunkleosteus, a fish that could give a megalodon a run for its money. Next, we move into the Perian Period, where insects ruled the skies. Imagine, if you will, a world where dragonflies are not the dainty winged creatures we see today, but giants of the air, with wingspans reaching up to 2 feet. This was the reality of the Perian Period, where the Meganeura, or the giant dragonfly, reigned supreme. Meganeura was a sight to behold, with its wingspan stretching over 2 feet, making it one of the largest known flying insect species. These creatures were not just impressive in size, but were also voracious predators. Equipped with strong, spiky legs for clutching prey, and large, compound eyes that provided a nearly 360-degree field of vision, the Meganeura was a formidable hunter. It would swoop down on its unsuspecting victims, seize them with its legs, and devour them with its sharp mandibles. But why was the Meganeura so large? The answer lies in the oxygen-rich atmosphere of the Permian period. The high oxygen levels, around 30% compared to today's 21%, allowed insects like the Meganeura to grow much larger than they can in our present-day environment. This is because insects breathe through tiny tubes called trachea, and the size of these tubes limits how large they can grow. But in an oxygen-rich environment, these tubes can be smaller and still deliver the necessary oxygen, allowing the insect to grow larger. The Permian period was a time of great change on our planet. It was the end of an era, the closing curtain on the age of the giant insects. As the oxygen levels dropped, so did the size of the insects, and the Meganeura, along with its fellow giants, disappeared from our world. The Meganeura, proof that even insects could be terrifying in prehistoric times. Our final stop is the Cenozoic era, after the dinosaurs went extinct. Now, imagine a world where the average global temperature is 8 degrees Celsius higher than today's. A world where lush tropical rainforests stretch as far as the eye can see. This is the world of the Cenozoic era, and it was home to a creature that would make even the most fearless among us tremble. Meet the Titanoboa, the largest snake to have ever lived. The Titanoboa was a veritable giant, stretching to an astonishing 40 to 50 feet in length, with a body as thick as a fully grown man. It's estimated that this colossal creature could have weighed up to a staggering 2,500 pounds. To put that into perspective, that's roughly the weight of a small car. Living in the rainforests of what is now South America, the Titanoboa thrived in a habitat rich with life. The high temperatures of this era allowed cold-blooded reptiles to grow to sizes never seen before or since. The Titanoboa was the apex predator of its time, ruling the waterways of its tropical domain. As for its diet, the Titanoboa feasted on a smorgasbord of Cenozoic-era creatures, from large fish to crocodiles. And how it killed its prey? Well, just as modern constrictors do today. The Titanoboa would wrap its massive body around its prey, squeezing tighter with each breath the victim took, until the prey was no more. Its size and strength made it a master of its environment, a creature so fearsome that it had no natural predators. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? Walking through a rainforest, knowing that at any moment a snake the size of a school bus could be lurking nearby. The Titanoboa is a testament to the incredible diversity and adaptability of life on Earth. It's a creature that evolved to perfectly fit its environment, thriving in a world much different from our own. The Titanoboa, a snake so large it puts modern pythons and anacondas to shame. So, there you have it, a tour of prehistoric times showcasing creatures scarier than dinosaurs. Our journey began with the Cambrian explosion's Anomalocaris, a creature that redefined the term predator with its razor-sharp appendages and terrifying hunting technique. We then swam alongside the Dunkleosteus of the Devonian Period, a beast whose jaw power and armored exterior made it a formidable marine presence. We took a leap into the Permian Period where we encountered the giant dragonfly, a creature whose sheer size and predatory prowess made it a force to be reckoned with in the air. And finally, we slithered into the Cenozoic era, meeting the Titanoboa, the largest snake ever to have existed, whose size and strength could crush any competition. These creatures, each unique and terrifying in their own right, give us a glimpse into the diverse and complex ecosystems that existed before us. They remind us of the incredible power of evolution and the relentless march of time. They highlight the importance of understanding the past to comprehend the present and predict the future. Each creature, each era, tells a story. Our understanding of these stories shapes our comprehension of life's history on Earth, and the evolutionary paths that have led to the biodiversity we see today. Remember, the past is full of surprises, and not all of them are as friendly as the dinosaurs we know and love.